Okay, so this is a song by a band called Vedera, I don't know, and it's called Loving Ghosts. I came across the song initially on their MySpace and then found it on YouTube as an acoustic version, which they did, and I think it's been released on a new EP that they've got after the album that they released, The Weight of an Empty Room. So I thought I'd just post up a tab on how to play this song. So I'll start off by playing the song as it's played, I think, on YouTube anyway. So here we go. So anyway, that was pretty much the basis of the song, apart from something like that. Anyway, there's some picking in it anyway. It's a pretty simple pattern, and it just works around the chords, which I'm going to explain to you. So the pattern, the first part's played in, I think, what they're called fifths, and it follows the same pattern as the chords, which are G, D/F, and then there's E minor 7 and C add 9. So it's the same sort of progression anyway. So for the first chord, then you need to be up between the 10th and the 12th fret. So basically, the same thing, the same patterns, well, finger patterns used, which is your index finger here is on the A string at the 10th. And I use my pinky finger and ring finger on the 12th fret on the A and the G string, and I mute the E string, which I think he does in the song as well. So I'll go. It sounds quite quiet in comparison to the chords, but you need to try and play just those three strings really, because otherwise it just sounds terrible. So basically the progression is. Starts 10 and 12, and then you move your index finger down, keeping your two fingers on the 12th fret still. So now you've got your index finger on the 9th fret. Then you move the whole shape down between the 7th and 9th fret, and it moves down to between 2 and 4. So all together it'll go. And that's repeated all the way through the verses, and then when it gets to the chorus, it's the same pattern progression. I'm just going to move my laptop. There we go. Same progression, just using different chords. Well, just a different way to play chords. So the chords are G, I assume everybody knows how to play G, D/F, which is your two fingers still on the pinky finger or ring finger still on the B and E strings on the 3rd fret, and then I put my middle finger on the G string at the 2nd, and then your index finger goes on the E string on the second as well. So I'll go. And then it goes into an E minor 7, which is just like E minor but with those two on the bottom. And then the last chord then is C add 9, which is basically a G shape but with the bass notes moved, kept in the same pattern but just move strings down. So your middle finger's on the 3rd fret on the A string and your index finger's on the 2nd fret on the D string. So that's pretty much for the verse and chorus sorted. For the kind of break in the song, you go from a C add 9 chord into a C add 9 chord, so you need to be able to strum it differently. So it'll go. So basically, yeah, that's, you see what the bit I just did there shows how it leads into another C add 9 chord for the next bar. And so once you strum that differently, the next chords are, so it'll go C add 9, slide that whole shape up, just keep the same shape and move it up, basically. So you're playing on basically the 5th and the 4th fret, whereas here you're playing on the 3rd and the 2nd. So you just move it up, so it'll go. So basically that's the pattern there, and then it'll go for the next part. It's another chord, which is again your pinky fingers on the bottom, and then it's like an A suspended chord, I think. You basically got your index finger and middle finger on the G and the D string at the 2nd fret, and then it'll go back to C add 9, back up again. Actually, does it? Okay, so no, it doesn't. It goes from that A chord to C add 9, and then to the E minor 7 chord again, and then back to the C add 9 chord again. And then it'll go back into the back into the kind of picking part, which is just again, like I explained before, C, G, D / F, E minor, the same chord, C add 9. So yeah, so for that part then it's C add 9, move up, C add 9, A chord, C add 9, E minor 7, C add 9, and then hold that chord, and then it'll go back into, and it feels like, if I hold my breath, you're walking any second part. And then that's pretty much the song, apart from the picking, which I've not explained. That's the song pretty much summed up in less than 10 minutes. So if you have any questions or anything, just send me a message or leave a comment and I'll try and help you out. Okay, thank you.